apparently Joe Budden's podcast and the ex-football players, the Pivot, I believe it's called, they decided that they were going to discuss my video with my relationship. My man don't have social media, so he would have never seen the video that I posted of him sitting in the car and me trying to figure out why he ain't come in the house. But guess what he does watch? He watches those goddamn podcasts. So then he hears them talking about the whole scenario of what we were doing, what we were going through. And guess what he's doing now? He's packing his shit to leave because these grown men wanted to come and talk about my relationship off of a video that's 1 minute long. You guys don't know what happens in my house, okay? I posted that to give the two sides to the story. There's two sides, okay? It's not about a woman who nags her man and he can't come in. It's also the side about the woman who works her ass off, okay? And just want to be supported. So thank you. Okay? Thank you for going on your podcast and discussing my relationship and ending it. Because that's what's happening now. He's packing his stuff and he's leaving because he's embarrassed and he's humiliated and he's getting this from his friends and all these different people are like, yo, ain't this you, ain't this you, ain't this you? Off of your podcast. So I hope you're happy about what you've done because you've ruined my relationship. Thanks.
Well, this is what I'll say to that. A podcast can't ruin your relationship per se. I keep telling people it's important that we keep what happens in our home between us and our family, us and our marriages, or whatever you have going on, to keep it private. You know, one thing about this content space is it's a lot of opportunists, right? And everybody isn't necessarily doing it to, as she say, ruin relationships. Some people are just using material out there to expand the conversation around relationships, to expand the conversation around money, to expand the conversation around faith and all of that fashion. So if you put something out there on the World Wide Web, it's essentially free game and people can use it. What she has to do is take accountability. That who did you want to see both sides of the story? Like, why would you post it? Like, you have to ask yourself these questions because you recorded it, you put it online. It was you who opened up what's going on in your home to the world. So these are questions she should be asking herself. Why did I feel the need to record what was going on between my husband and I in our home, the dynamics of what's happening, and put it out there to the world? Was I seeking some sort of validation? Did I want someone to be on my side? Did I want someone to hear my side of the story and be able to comfort me that I'm doing what I should be doing, or to give me some sort of counsel of how to fix it? Like, why did you post it? Why did you choose to record and post rather than go to therapy with your husband, get marriage counseling? I don't know, but these are questions she should ask herself. Blaming the things outside of you that you cannot control is always a recipe for disaster, because you can't control what people do. You can't control how people speak to you, the content, or what content that they decide to share and the opinions they give on it. And I'll say this much. I don't know her. I don't know her husband. But a bunch of men giving their thoughts on your relationship or your marriage, that isn't the reason why your husband is leaving. If he's a sound, logical, and integral man, he's not leaving because what a bunch of men that he don't know said. It's something more to it, you know, because he chose you to be his wife. And she's saying, oh, now he's embarrassed. Yeah, he could be embarrassed. And that could take a toll on a person. However, I just don't believe that a man who chooses to be with a woman, loves that woman, and is doing life with her, giving her children, is deciding to just leave because a whole bunch of men on the podcast said something. Now, there are people who are fragile to the degree that they care more about what people think about them than they should, but it seems like there's more to this story. Even the fact that this is her response to what's going on, especially after knowing like, hey, I posted a video online, it caused problems, but now she's posting again to talk about said problems when it didn't work out well the first time. So, but that's just me being logical. But at the end of the day, I do hope that whatever they have going on in their home, in their marriage, that they're able to work through it, because this channel is all about living with hope and understanding, like, no matter where you are, you can find your way. I'm not sure if she's taken accountability for her actions. I'm not sure what she's done, what she said, what he said, what they have going on, whose side is what. But at the end of the day, if she's humble, if he's humble, if they're willing to sit down, do the work, if they're willing to be understanding towards one another, be forgiving, be gracious, I know without a shadow of a doubt, these things can be worked through. It's not that big. It's not going too far. I didn't see the original video, but if they're willing to do the work, if they're willing to say, hey, this is for you and I to walk through and work through, let's turn off the outside noise. Let's turn it off and focus on you and I. Things could pan out. But that's my thoughts on it. And I always say, it's just important to keep private matters private. Keep the family business in the family. No matter how painful it gets, no matter what you're going through, keep it in the family. And you're just able to protect your life a whole lot more that way, and able to work through things without a whole bunch of outside opinions. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.